As if the stories of despair and depravity were not enough, the Taliban-ruled Afghanistan is now staring at another crisis which is manifesting itself in the form of a health emergency. While the Taliban's opaque administrative model has barred media and people from accessing genuine information about any diseases or deaths, an outbreak in pneumonia cases and their sudden spike, especially among children, has set the alarm bells ringing for local authority as well as the international community, which has remained a mute spectator since the Taliban took control of the region in August 2021.
A dark emotion of helplessness and pity sets in as one visits this hospital in Afghan capital Kabul, where a number of infants are under a constant medical supervision for they have become a victim to a now fast-spreading pneumonia. The gloomy scenes of mothers holding oxygen masks to their infants' faces and fathers cramming the corridors outside is by and large a reflection of the rapidly deteriorating health situation in the country. Rahmat, an infant who has visited the hospital already thrice in last few days, is another case of pneumonia. Mothers say this year's winter season particularly has taken a heavy toll on their children's health. The rate at which children are reaching hospital in absence of first aid relief material and medicine at their homes is both unprecedented and worrisome.
بچه مریض شد انو سر زمستان از قسم مریض میشه به تشویش ازی هستم که چه قسمی زمستان تیر خود شوه دیگه وضعیت موقع خوب نیست دکترها گفتن که ایره خانه بردی باید گرم نگاه کنی.
As per the data released by the hospital, more than 67,000 children were admitted in November alone for pneumonia, coughs, asthma and respiratory conditions. There were only 3,700 cases in the same month the previous year. Observers say the crisis is only going to get worse in coming days. Taliban's imposition of a ban on female NGO workers has led to over 180 international organizations suspending their humanitarian operations in critical winter months. In such a scenario, when people are short on both food and money have nowhere to go. They cannot pay bills even for a disease like pneumonia, let alone footing major surgery or a prolonged disease.
پیش دکتر بردمش سینه و بغل بود 2 بار سطح طفل بردمش شربت دادش جور نشد بار سوم گفت بستر میشه وضعیتش خرابه زیاد سینه‌اش ازیق گرفته بود باز بسترش کرد دیگه و 1,500 نقصهش میشد 500 پیش گرفتیم دیگهش مانده مطبقیش نمیشه خریدیم.
More than half of the Afghan population was already reliant on humanitarian aid before what appears to be the beginning of a health catastrophe in the country set in. Afghanistan's GDP shrunk by 20% last year, and now it finds itself in a spot of bother as far as the financing the structural institutions of the country are concerned. It has further been hit by a cut in Western investments, enforcement of sanctions and freezing of the country's central bank assets.
در او زمستان که بود شوهرم کار میکرد وضعیت ما خوب بود آلی بیکار شد دیگه از کار کشیدش از وقتی که طالبان آمد آلی بیکار شده دیگه روز ساعت 1.5 ساعت 2 ساعت برابریز که هر چقدر کارش شد دیگه وضعیت ما خوب نیست.
Even before the health situation emerged in Afghanistan this year, the International Committee of the Red Cross, which supports several hospitals in Afghanistan, said it had seen a 50% increase of children under 5 admitted for pneumonia in 2022 compared to the previous year. Now, when the Taliban is hell-bent at further marginalizing women from mainstream, it remains to be seen how the situation pans out from here on. The major question that arises at this point is, will the children and women ever get the treatment and justice they deserve?